Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Debora Exum and today we're creating a page for our journal that showcases a favorite quote. As you can see, I used some notebook paper to figure out the layout and letter style for my quote. Instead of eyeballing or measuring to get the same look on my finished page, it's easy to use carbon paper to transfer the design. I learned this trick from Shada Campbell over on her YouTube channel. While we're tracing the quote, let's go over all the steps for our project. After transferring our quote to the page, we'll tape off the center to keep it safe while we add some fun, messy painting. Once the paint dries, we'll add some line drawing for a standout surface design. Pens and paint will complete our lettering, and then we'll fill in the open white spaces with some flowers to finish it off. Hang around until the end of this video to see the bright, fun, final result. A simple oval seemed too basic to frame this quote, so a gentle curve was added all the way around. I love the end result, but all those curves were a challenge to tape off. One thing about this technique is that you have to really let go of perfection. With all the pleats and folds in the tape, it is nearly impossible to prevent a little bit of paint from seeping through in places. It's okay though, because later we'll add a border treatment that will enhance the frame and hide some of those imperfections. We're ready to paint. This is one of my favorite parts of this project. The paint is the super inexpensive craft paints you can find at any big box craft store. The biggest tip for this is to make sure you use flat paints because the glossy ones tend to cause your journal pages to stick together. I chose a spring-summer color palette of green, blue, and yellow. I was hoping for some standout blue on this project, and there are some places where blue shows through, but the green really dominates the color scheme. I suppose I shouldn't be surprised since blue and yellow make green anyway. A simple scrap of corrugated cardboard works perfectly to spread the paint around to cover our surface. Once the paint is dry, we're going to use our Sharpie and Micron pens to create a design on our painted surface. This is loose, fun drawing using a pattern of your choice. I chose to form a grid of wavy lines with my Sharpie, then use my Micron pen to echo the shape inside each crazy square. This sort of drawing is so relaxing because there are no rights or wrongs. Just have fun with it. You can keep it simple with minimal lines and marks, or go all out with tons of detail. I'm showing a little restraint here by stopping after the echoing of each crazy square. I learned these techniques from Melissa Burke, who is a phenomenal art teacher and knows how to build confidence in any budding artist. Now to remove the tape from our interior frame. Remember, don't worry about the small imperfections. We will take care of those soon. Let's take care of those letters. First, I'll use my Micron fine liner to go over the smaller letters. There are lots of ways to add color to the larger letters. Probably the easiest way would be to draw them in with brush markers. I did not have the right color of brush marker for this project, so a small paintbrush and more of the craft paint we used to messy paint our frame will do the trick. Here's how I will get the pop of blue I was looking for in the project. Okay, here is another favorite part, taking off the outer tape frame. I don't know why, but this is so satisfying to watch. Seeing those clean lines revealed makes me happy. I'm not even sure why I decided to go ahead with that now. We're not finished with this picture. I guess I just couldn't wait any longer. Take a moment and enjoy those crisp, clean lines. Next, we're going to take care of that inner frame. First, let's draw 2 rounds of outline with our Sharpie to make it nice and thick. After that, we'll add small white circles on the black frame. I knew I'd find a way to add something in white pen. I think those white highlights add a level of dimension and detail to almost any drawing. I almost added a white crazy square inside each of the black squares, but as I said earlier, I showed restraint, and I think it was a good choice for this project. We are almost finished. Let's outline those blue letters with black so they'll stand out more. And now we'll add some flowers to fill in some of the white spaces. First, we'll draw basic flower shapes, then go back and add line details to the petals and leaves. I wasn't sure if I wanted to leave them as line drawings or to paint them, and you'll see as we close out that I did paint the flowers a bright yellow. Let's add this page to our journal. I really like the way this page turned out, so much so that it may end up being the inspiration for a future plan with me. Thanks so much for watching today. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like and subscribe to my channel for more creative bullet journal videos. I'm Debora Exum, and I hope you'll join me again where we'll plan to create and create a plan.